Amidst the constant rush of Bangalore's traffic lies a hospital that has saved countless lives. But after nightfall, silence takes over, and the silence hides something darker. A place where healing hands once fought against the death. Now whispers of shadows that move without bodies. Trolleys that roll on their own. And cries that pierce the night when no patient is around.
Victoria Hospital.
More than a century old, has witnessed life, death, and everything in between. But when the souls of the departed refuses to live, the wards meant for saving lives become a stage for haunting. They say nurses feel cold breaths on their neck. Patients see a woman in white drifting through hallways. And what about guards? They never dare to enter the apartment wings after midnight. This is no ordinary hospital. This is Victoria Hospital, where history and horror walk hand in hand. Stay with me as we step into Bangalore's most spine-chilling medical mystery. I remember the first time I walked through the massive gates of Victoria Hospital. It was busy in the day, doctors rushing, families waiting, stretchers rolling by. But what unsettled me was this strange heaviness in the air, as though the walls carried memories that refused to fade. Over a century of suffering, recovery, and death, thousands have taken their final breath here, as locals believe never left. A friend of mine who worked as an intern once told me he dreaded night shifts. One evening, while walking towards the mortuary, he heard someone calling his name softly. He turned, but the hallway was empty. Moments later, he felt a hand brush against his shoulder. He swore he was alone. The mortuary here is infamous. Security guards refused duty alone at night. They talked about hearing cries from behind locked doors, shadows moving across the walls, and knocks that echo when no one is around. But what makes Victoria Hospital different from other haunted places is the story of a ghost that asks for food.
What?
Yes, food.
Oh.
Locals say one night a staff member saw a frail-looking man approach the canteen. He asked softly for rice. The worker turned around to fetch it, but when he looked back, the man had vanished into the thin air. The story spread like wildfire. Even today, guards and the nurses whisper about that hungry spirit wandering the hospital grounds. Patients, too, have stories. One man, recovering from surgery, claimed he woke up at night to find a shadow standing at the foot of his bed. He blinked, thinking it was a nurse, but the figure didn't move. When he reached for the bell, it dissolved into dark. Others say they feel a sudden drop in temperature as if someone just passed through them. Lights flicker, beds rattle, and some even heard a woman humming near the children's ward, only to discover no one was there. Maybe it makes sense. Hospitals are gateways, places where life begins and ends. The thin veil between this world and the next seems to grow weaker here. Perhaps the souls of who died suddenly in pain or with unfinished business still walk these halls, seeking comfort or maybe just a little prize. So next time you pass Victoria Hospital after dark, glance at its windows. If you see a shadow watching you from inside, ask yourself, is it just another patient? Or is it one of the restless souls that never left? This is not just a hospital. It's a place where the living and the dead coexist, whether we choose to believe it or not. And that brings us to the end of today's story. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with someone who loves mystery as much as you do. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss when we uncover the next chilling tale. Until then, stay curious, stay brave, and I'll see you in the next story.